AlwaysLateTVを見てる皆さん、こんにちは、ジェシカです。
(911) What's your emergency?
Oh my god, there's blood everywhere. I think she's dead. Oh my god, I think she's dead.
Someone hurt?
I don't know. Oh my god, she's not moving.
Ma'am, I need you to tell me where you are.
Please hurry. Please. I'm Coley Lewis, last year's winner, and I'm back this season to be your host. We've got 11 girls that are competing for one spot on top. Now, enough about me, let's go meet these girls. I came on the show hoping I'd make it. I made it. I won something for once in my life. And I want to win this show to show that you can be the underdog, you can do something with your life. I've been very depressed all my life, so I don't do a lot with what I am, but ever since I got accepted to the show, I've been doing a lot with my life, knocking stuff off my bucket list. I've been skateboarding, rock climbing, hoping to pick up snowboarding. I'm gonna start working on a documentary soon about Jack the Ripper. Yeah, I just want to really make something of myself. I think everyone does. I think everyone deserves the chance, and that's why I'm here.
A lot of people, like when they first meet me, they think I'm a bitch. Literally everybody tells me that when they see me, they think I'm bitchy, which I kind of am a bitch a little bit. But I'm literally the nicest person you're ever gonna meet. Like, I'm really real too. Like, I'm the realest person you're gonna meet. I'm not gonna like talk shit on people that's not true and like, you know, but if you are being fake, like I'm gonna call you out on it. Like, I don't put up with fake people at all, and I can sniff out a bitch and a fake person like so good. I already sniffed out a couple already, and like that just shows on my face, I guess. And I don't know, I'm really like conceited a little bit. I like to dress up and tan and do my hair like bleach blonde, and people think that that just comes off as a little bitchy, I guess.
I love to do any type of art, like not just like drawing, you know, like people think of art. I'm talking about makeup, sculpture, you know, things like that. I really love to do a lot of work with ceramics. I do a lot of work on the potter's wheel. I'm in a ceramics class in my college right now. I do a lot of makeup in my free time. I absolutely love the shit out of makeup. I have more makeup than what my fucking car's worth. It's kind of sad actually, but I mean, I love it. Like it's like something that I love to do, and I love to do it so much because it's just like a way to kind of like cope with like a lot of things that have like happened to me like in my life. Like I was bulimic for 3 years. I drank a lot whenever I was younger. I still drink now, but it's not as much. I lost a really good friend of mine in September to a heroin overdose. And there's just this thing that you have to do with yourself in order to keep from going fucking crazy. And for me, that was all kinds of art. I love it. It's my life. Everything.
I am a social media addict. I will post anything and anything I can. I am a big fan of Snapchat. If you have me on Snapchat, you will laugh your ass off for hours on end. I am the funniest person you can have on your Snapchat. But the one bad thing about shows is that if you guys are all scrunched up and there's a guy standing behind you, you can definitely feel his penis on your back. Was that too much? I think that in this competition, it would definitely be an advantage because none of the girls look like me, none of the girls have my figure, and I can show girls watching the show that it's okay to be big, it's okay to love yourself, and it's okay to be this size and be a model even when you don't look like the other girls that you're competing with.
Okay, I'm not a shit talker. I think all the girls are amazing. I love all of them except one. There's one that I do not like, and it's Jessica. And I'm not gonna have any problem spilling any of this because it's fair. And what she thinks is that she's gonna quit. She wants to quit the show, and she's only on the show because of Coley. And she thinks the show is embarrassing. She literally said it word for word. It is dumb. The whole thing is dumb, and I'm like confused because she's like talking to everybody and like participating and acting like she never said that. And I was like,
that's really fake.
If you don't even want to, because these girls like Nana, she has a deep passion for things, and this is like one of them. You can tell that she like has a passion for this, and a girl like competing against somebody like Jessica who is just calling it dumb, like that's not fair. You don't deserve to be here.
It's like I literally found out like the first day that we were here and she gave me a ride home. Like she told me about it. I was like really fucking confused. And I'm still really confused about it. I don't understand like why you would say that and you'd still want to be here. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, like I'm telling everybody. Like I'm singing like a bird. Like, yo, like she should not be here. Like don't listen. She's fake. Don't listen to anything she says. And she was trying to get other girls to quit too. I'm like, it's just fake.
Maybe it's just like a facade she's putting up. Like she wants to win, and she's like,
maybe she really does want to.
Maybe she really does want to win, but that's not the way to do it. You know.
I'm the director of Local Ambition, and before filming started, we created these anti-defamation contracts, which are pretty standard with reality shows. And we had all of the cast members sign them, and they are meant to protect the show. So if anyone were to breach those contracts, they would be subject to dismissal from the show and possible legal action.
That's a lie.
That is a bold-faced lie.
So basically, I think Jessica's fake because she was telling all the girls in a text message not to do the show because the view's fake, and she said that she's pretty much too good to be on the show. And I think that's messed up since she's on the show and she's like being fake to pretty much everybody. And I don't think she deserves to be here. I have a really bad feeling about her being here, and I think she's psycho.
And she was just like, I don't know, like tearing the show down basically and making sure that, people didn't want to do it. She was like trying her hardest to like get people not to do it. And I feel like it's because she wants to win. I mean, that's gotta be it because there's no way that like anything that she said is true because I've seen it, so.
I don't know where this is coming from. I have not talked to anybody. I have not talked to any of the girls before the show. I have not even talked to Chelsea or Mackenzie before our first day of the shoot. So I don't understand why they're trying to get me kicked off. Maybe they think that I'm a threat or something, but I have done nothing wrong. I'm innocent in this, and they're blaming me for all this crap that has nothing to do with me.
You just met the girls, and now we're ready to do our first challenge. This first challenge, scream queens. It's a little bit different than what you think. Instead of being pretty, our girls are gonna be terrified. Oh yes, and there'll be lots of blood.
It was gooey. I liked finger painting, so I was familiar to it. So, you know, to have like, to be able to put it on my chest though and like all over my face, I've never done that, so it was cool, it was fun. I liked playing in it. I'm a little kiddie already.
Really, really messy, but it was fun. I had a lot of fun with it.
It was kind of awkward at first because they just brought up this vat of like fake blood to me and they were like, what do you want to do with it? I wasn't sure if they were gonna splatter me with it or what. I wasn't sure where I should put it.
I was really surprised that you guys brought in the blood, but at the same time I was very satisfied with that because I genuinely like to do this kind of stuff.
So having blood on me was quite different because I'm not a sticky person. I usually like things to be pretty clean.
Well, when I first got down here, I was like all ready for it, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get this shoot going, like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And as soon as I sat down, my bladder was like, you have to pee. I'm like, no. And he's like, no, you have to pee now, like right now. Otherwise there's gonna be blood and pee in the shoot. And I'm like, all right, guys, I have to go.
It definitely got everywhere because I wanted to do full out. I wanted to make sure that I put every ounce of effort I had into this shoot. So I got it all over my face, all over my clothes, all over my jeans.
The theme was amazing. We knew that there was some screaming involved at first. There it is. But we didn't know there was gonna be blood in it, which made it so much better and so much more fun. And I think the photos are gonna turn out great just because of the blood.
But it was totally worth it. It was really fun to play around with, and thank God it's not like actual blood. So that'd be good.
I kind of think about like how I was being murdered, make a story out of it. Mine was axe murder. That's the way that I thought of it as.
I love it. You know, it's fake, so it's not the real thing, which is probably good, but...
So yeah, I just really took that and made it my own, and like, I made sure that I got it in a lot of places because blood is very like flowy. It's gonna be everywhere, especially in a lot of those horror, gory movies, which are my favorites.
I love it, but at the same time, feeling it makes me really uncomfortable. But that's the beauty of it. It's supposed to make you uncomfortable. It's supposed to make the viewer uncomfortable. So I'm really excited to see how this all turns out and how it actually looks right now. So.
A lot stickier than I anticipated, actually. Feels kind of good though, I like it. It's like lotion. I feel like I've had some lube this kind of consistency before, so it's not bad, I like it.
They said, trust me, I know it was hard, but it didn't matter 'cause we were together. The road got rough and somehow it drove us apart. Now I'm confused 'cause you said forever, but then you left and you took the best of me. Evil praise on the broken hearted. We try to pick it back up before we self-destruct, and it'll never be the same again.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Oh, that was nice.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, planning on murdering all you guys, but.
I picked Tia because there was no question in my mind who else I should pick. Girls did amazing, but someone overcame, and it was Tia. Did not see her sweat at all. I even told her at some point, like, I don't know what you're afraid of, but I'm afraid of whatever you're afraid of, because her expression on her face was so real, and I felt it, and that's a scream queen, you know. I'm excited for her because the bar has been set, and I'm ready to see what goes on from here. So yeah.
It was so exciting being the winner. It made me feel so confident in myself. When they announced that I won, I kind of couldn't believe it because I didn't really put myself into consideration of who won. I was just thinking of what girl would win, and I kind of forgot that I was also on the show. It was really a good moment for me to be the first person to win on the first round of this show, and I feel like I can do really good from here on.
So, my sister is St. Louis, who changed her name to Lisa Marie on Facebook because we don't want people to know that we are sisters. She is a co-producer on the show, so she has a lot of say in what goes on. As for how it would affect the show or affect me, I would damn hope it doesn't affect anyone else, and I damn hope it wouldn't affect me. Because I want to get through this on my talent, my experience, and my personality. I don't want her say to affect how the show goes and how I win.
So Jess, what's going on?
So Chelsea has been spreading rumors about me, talking shit for no reason. I've never talked to her before the show in my life, never seen her before besides at the casting call. I have nothing to do with this girl. I've never talked to her. I don't know where she's coming up with these rumors, who's telling her, why she's making these up, and why she's telling them to everyone. And I really want to set her straight about it.
Right? I don't think you should confront her, because that could just be problematic.
But why? She's starting shit. She wants shit to happen.
So I know you care about the show, and I really want to see you succeed. And that is just going to cause a whole bunch of problems. It's going to open up a can of worms, and I don't want you to get in trouble.
So you want me to be quiet about it?
You know what? I'll talk to Diara. I'll talk to her and see what she says. I don't want you to get kicked off over something stupid. This is just dumb. I care about you. I really do. I want to see you succeed. It's an awesome opportunity for you.
And I want to succeed. I want to succeed with you. We can do this together.
Yes.
I honestly I don't understand why you have to explain yourself if there's no proof. You know, because like I don't see any of what they're saying. Like there's no like, here's the pictures, here's how it. There's like no like definitive evidence.
She's just making
so
stuff up about me and telling people these random things.
Yeah, like why should you defend yourself on something that there's like no proof? You know, unless if there was like messages and shit, then I'd be like, yeah, you probably have to explain yourself. Like, what the fuck are you doing, girl? But like, there's nothing.
I also trust you way more than I trust Chelsea just because of your demeanor, how you carry yourself, how you are. You're very genuine, you're very nice, and you don't deserve stuff like this to happen to you. Like, as we just get into it, because you deserve to go far in this. You do have the talent, and you have the energy, the determination, the effort. And I love seeing you, like, light up when you talk about how you're going to decorate your costumes and when you're going to come in and how happy you are that you're actually, like, doing something that you love to do. And you are amazing. You're very talented. Don't let this petty bullshit that she has going on stop you, because she understands that you are amazing. And that's the only reason that she's doing this. You just keep doing what you need to do, and you'll still be on the show. And
even if you do have to go up there and defend yourself, be like, listen, like, you could see in my pictures, like, I want to be here. You could see, like, how I treat people. I want to be here. You could see how I talk about people. I'm not here to stir up shit. And you could just bring it out, like, the things that are said about me are literally just stirring up shit. And how I'm talking about it is, like, I'm not putting anyone down. You know, like how Chelsea does it, it's like she's putting people down. But like how I see you talking about it, you're not like, fuck Chelsea, you know? Because like if you were in the wrong, you would throw her under the bus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like such the victim here. I didn't do anything to her.
Because I feel like if people are trying to like defend themselves for something that they feel like they did wrong, they're gonna sit there and be like, oh well, Chelsea's a bitch, and like they're all bitches, like fuck them, they're jealous, they're just haters. But you're like, no, like this is what I said, like this is what I did, like what the fuck, like you know, you're just like, that's it, like this is it, like this is my story. You're not like throwing anyone up. That's why I believe you, you know? That's why I think you're genuine, because you're not like dissing anyone.
So just don't even worry about it. Me and Christy are gonna go around and we're gonna help you out. We're just gonna tell everyone your story and how much this means to you, and you're gonna stay on the show.
From now on, there'll simply be all these robots walking around, feeling nothing.
Although Tia is safe from the elimination, she, however, is not safe from the conflict with Chelsea, Mackenzie, and Jessica. I guess she just can't stand to see her friends get picked on. The first photo shoot round is coming up. The judges will evaluate them as they turn into gory, creepy, flesh-eating zombies. The two who does worst will be sent home on next week's elimination.
Okay. I liked my outfit only because like it hit home with me because I've been married before and divorced. So it was like monster bride zombie rah 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 rah. And so it's like it was kind of like, you know, it was fun ripping up a wedding dress and putting blood all over it and forgetting all the memories. It was like almost a coping skill to get over my divorce. So it was fun.
I think I did really well with the outfit. Like, I spent hours on it. I put a lot of effort into it. Like, I put all kinds of blood and, like, I sewed stuff on it and put leaves and dirt and all kinds of stuff. And I even made the blood that I put on it. It was edible, so, yeah, I put a lot of effort into it. And I know they're wanting creativity, so that's what I was really going for.
I felt like, honestly, it was pretty freaking great. Like, you can find some really good stuff at Goodwill. I feel like my like character, my like little persona, like the girl who killed herself in the school bathroom, that little legend, I feel like it went over really well, and I feel like my outfit like tied into it pretty good.
Mine could have been way better, but combined with circumstances and just being exhausted, it wasn't terrible, but it could have been a lot better.
I feel like I could have done a little bit better on my photo shoot because the location that I picked wasn't where they had it set up, so I didn't get to technically I didn't get to pick my location, so I didn't get to do exactly what I wanted. I was like in the trees, so I was like stepping on stuff and I didn't have shoes on, so I was stepping on sticks, and like when I saw my pictures, I looked like I had like Tourette's or something in like a bad way, not even like in a zombie way. I just wasn't really as happy with it as I thought I was at the time. Like whenever I was doing the photo shoot, I thought I was doing better than when I saw the pictures.
So for the zombie round, I decided to be like a nurse zombie. It was really last minute for me because I found out like 3 days before that I couldn't do my original idea because it has like a logo for it for a company that we aren't like sponsoring or being sponsored by, so it wouldn't have helped us in any way. So I decided to go out to my local thrift shop, and it was the first outfit that I saw, and I thought that it would look really amazing, and it turned out to be really good. Half of my face was like covered by kind of like latexy material to kind of look like peeling skin, and it looked really cool on camera, which I'm glad for because I thought it would kind of be a setback because so much of my face was covered, but it did look really nice. I'm really glad with the results that I got.
I honestly felt terrible about it. I didn't get to go and get my stuff ahead of time. I had 2 weeks to get ready and nobody to take me anywhere. My boyfriend made me late. He didn't want to take me to the store at any point in time because he was too busy. Don't want to talk shit, but that was super bogus. Like, I wanted to be a nun and do all this dope ass shit and make myself look like scary. I'm getting anxiety.
It's time we fight. Start choosing sides. Promise the world I got nothing. This time we're making it. This time we're taking it. This time we're making the goal. This time we're loaded. No disrespecting our intent and without. Take now we're fighting out. This time we're loaded. We've made our mark. Still but inside. We'll win this time. Make our own way. This time we're making it. This time we're taking it. This time we're making the goal. This time we're loaded. No disrespecting our intent and without. Take now we're fighting out. This time we're loaded. We're gonna make you step up that pace. Time's now to save face. All we need's a chance to prove that we're still winning and stay alive. You say, stay alive. Are you with me? Stay alive. You say, stay alive. Say it with me. Stay alive. You say, stay alive. Are you with me? Stay alive. You say, stay alive. Say it with me. We're gonna make you we're gonna make you we're gonna make you we're gonna make you. There's just today. Tomorrow's far away. Time to lead, a chance for peace. Now we'll win and stay alive. You say, stay alive. Are you with me? Stay alive. You say, stay alive. Say it with me. Stay alive. You say, stay alive. Are you with me? Stay alive. You say, stay alive.
I've been kidnapped. I don't know exactly how to say it, but I took a ride home from what you would think would be a trusted like ride, like a friend's dad, you know, like they took you to the mall, like you kind of, you know, just her dad. Like, we dropped off my friend, but he never dropped me back off. Sorry, I haven't told that story in a while, kind of like it. But he just kind of locked the doors and kind of looked at me like, you're not going home. And he told me not to say my name. My new name was Honey. I had blonde, like super blonde hair and no dreads, but I was really young. He sold my body to multiple men, and sometimes not for money. Sometimes he traded me for drugs, traded me for a pack, as you would say. It was scary. It's one of the most uncomfortable moments in my life because I like knowing what's gonna happen. I like knowing what time it's gonna happen. And I didn't know anything. I wasn't allowed to go outside. I barely knew what day it was. They just all ran together. Finally convinced my kidnapper. This is before I had any tattoos. I've convinced my kidnapper to pretty much get me a tattoo to make me more appealing to his customers. And of course, he found it as a good idea. And the police were knocking on the door. And they were like, "She in here?" They were like, "Who are you talking about?" were like, Brianna. And I just started screaming from the back room, like, I'm here, right here. Like, yeah, that's me. Like, that's me, I'm back here. And nobody knew my name, you know? So it was like when people say they got that breath of fresh air that they got, like, it was literally my breath of fresh air. Like, I've never been so happy to see a police in my life, like an officer ever. I'd still walk down the street without ever looking back behind me, you know? If I was never kidnapped, I'd still hop in anybody's car and not think twice about where we're going. You know, just be completely like oblivious to my surroundings and everything. It just made me very aware and very paranoid of everybody in every situation. So I've battled and beat addiction, abusive relationships, came over disconnected family, I guess you would say. So I guess I could say I'm pretty experienced with this whole life thing.
Yeah, I was born with a disability. I was born with L4 spina bifida. And when my mom found out, the doctors basically said, you know, it's okay, you can go get an abortion, like, it's all right, like, we won't resent you for it, that's an option. And a lot of people told my mom, like, you should probably do it, you know, she'll be a financial burden, you know, because all the surgeries and everything, like, adds up, and, you know, that's going to be a lot of stress on your life. And Mom's like, well, I mean, having another life and taking care of another life is kind of stressful, but, like, you do it because you're mom and you love someone. So she had me, because basically she's pro-life, and my grandma is director of Birthright St. Charles, and they're all pro-life, and if it wasn't for that, I don't know if I would even be here. When people are like, oh, how is the struggle? It's like, it's not a struggle, it's life. Like, life is a struggle, like, how are you? You know? So, I don't know, my whole life mission has been kind of like, disabilities don't really hold people back, ever. And I've made that very, very clear throughout my entire life. I ran 2 miles in school because I didn't do it fast enough and I didn't complain. Like, there's no struggle. So that's just been my whole disability.
I do have a really great support system with pretty much anything I do involving, like, theater or modeling or film or anything like that. Anything arts-based. For the last part of my high school career, during my senior year, I was in 3 shows. All 3 shows, and I was a lead in all 3 shows. So I got my acting and I got my stage fright kind of out of the way. And it really, I think, has helped me through, like, a lot of parts of life. And I really can just say anything to anyone. I can do anything in front of anyone. And it really helps me in front of, like, the camera or in front of a crowd. So one of the girls brought in cookies. And I've done this twice today. And I was told to do it once more, because the way that I eat a cookie is pretty direct, and I just take the entire thing. I was told to show you guys.
Can you breathe? Being able to be on a reality show like this is a pretty big deal. The first time I auditioned, I don't think I had even had 1 photo shoot yet, or maybe it was just like 1 or 2. So I was really unexperienced, and I was like super nervous, and I just didn't do very well in the audition because I was new to the whole thing. I was feeling a lot more comfortable and confident this year, so I gave it another try, and I felt like I did so much better, and then I made it. I've done all types of modeling. I've done a little bit of acting. I've probably done over 100 photo shoots in the last year. I do pretty much anything, but I wouldn't do, like, porn or anything like that. I have a pretty busy schedule. It can get pretty crazy at times, but I have a lot of fun with it, so I plan to continue.
But see, I think threesomes are completely fine and acceptable, because I can't talk, with regulations. Like, 2 dicks at one time, that's a lot going on, alright?
That is quite a bit.
Especially if they're both big, that's a lot of fucking information going on at once. And it's like, this is making me nervous. But if it's 2 vaginas and 1 man, which has to be Loafer, of course, because...
Who's that?
My boyfriend. No, it's my boyfriend.
Is that his real name?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Hey guys.
Hey, so we got some shit to tell you.
There's a whole bunch of shit drama going on with Chelsea and Jessica. Chelsea's going around saying that Jessica told all these girls not to audition for the show and not to be on the show, and that apparently there's screenshots and messages, but Chelsea doesn't have any of the screenshots, none of the messages, and she won't say who told her.
Exactly.
And all the people that she did say who told her are saying that, I never...
They're choking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I asked Chelsea, I was like, oh, do you have a picture? She goes, I'll show you later. And she never showed me later.
If you got the picture, you got it on your phone right now.
I know. Like, if I saw the pictures, then I would be like, okay, then that's that. But, like, that's the whole thing with this entire drama is there's no pictures. There's no, like,
there's no
full
screenshots.
proof.
There's no proof. And Jessica's worried as hell because she thinks that she's going to be off the show because Chelsea's going around telling other girls on the show to vote for Jessica because she thinks that Jessica doesn't deserve to be on it, which is bullshit. Jessica works her ass off. So we're trying to get people to vote for Chelsea so that we can even out the playing score. Because Chelsea's going to get people to vote for Jessica, so we need somebody to vote for Chelsea.
Exactly.
And the more people we get, the better.
So I don't know what to leave, but, like, all I know is that I don't think Jessica would do something like that. I don't know for Chelsea.
So I really need you guys to vote for Chelsea. Like, Jessica needs this opportunity. She needs to be here. She loves this show, and she would never say any of the mean things that Chelsea has said that she has. Even though Chelsea has talked about her own friends, Chelsea is manipulative, she's mean, she's vindictive, and she's hurtful, and she doesn't deserve to be here with us because we're nice people, we're good people, we're genuine people, and we deserve to be here. But she does not. So I'm asking you guys, like, please, like, vote for her so that Chelsea can say what she needs to say, and Jessica can be safe from this. It makes me lose all respect that I had for Chelsea, if I had any before this. Now I really don't, because why sabotage someone else's chance because you think that they sabotage someone else's chance? It just doesn't make sense. It's hypocrisy. I'm gonna go out and kind of talk to the other girls and tell them the situation because they don't know everything that's going on because Chelsea isn't explaining it to them. So I'm basically just going to go to the other girls and tell them, like, hey, this is what Chelsea is doing, and it's bullshit.
I would not feel bad about that at all.
So it's pretty much just all fakeness, and she doesn't deserve to be here.
What do you mean? If she's going to get kicked off, then she's going to get kicked off, and I feel like that's better for not just me, but for everyone else, because... somebody could get sent home that doesn't deserve to get sent home, and then she's just sitting here like, ha ha ha. Like, that's just not right.
Hi, I'm De'Ara Johnson, and I'm one of the producers of this show. I got some news from Chelsea and Mackenzie. They told us that Jessica has been going around to random cast members talking a lot of stuff about this show and how she is basically, she doesn't want to be a part of this show. She thinks it's fake. Like, she was just going on and on and on. And this is the information I got from those two. So I want to get to the bottom of this before it gets out of hand.
Jessica is a sweetheart. She's really nice. She's really wholesome, and she talks very articulate, so she seems very smart. I don't know if she's very smart, but, like, the stuff she says seems legit, so, like, I like that.
I feel like if Jessica tells you something, you're gonna believe her.
Of course. She could tell me I was white. Yes.
Whoa.
Yes. I'd be like,
wow.
Yes.
Okay. So it's been brought to my attention about some stuff that's been going online, and I really want to get to the bottom of this before we continue with this competition because I don't want this person on the show if she feels this type of way. So I'm going to catch her before we go any further. Oh, there she is. Jessica. Yeah. It's been brought to my attention about some stuff, that was online. I heard that you were saying the show was fake and people shouldn't be a part of it, but then you're here and it seemed like you really want to be a part of it. So I just want to make sure we're on the right track before we continue this competition with you.
Yeah, of course. My sister's the co-producer of it. I would not say anything bad. I would not screw her over. Film is my life. Why would I try to sabotage something that I love so much? I want to win this competition. It's my passion to work on TV sets. It's my passion to model. It's what I want to do with my life. And I really, really think this can be an open door for me.
All right, well, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna talk with the rest of the crew and we're gonna see what we're gonna do, but we'll just get back to you with the next film date and see where things lie.
Okay.
That's all I got to say right now. But you can go home and then we'll let you know. I'll call you later.
Okay. Why is Chelsea talking shit? I don't understand. What did I do to her? I've just been nice to her this whole entire time and she's trying to start rumors about me.
I understand. Okay. But I need you to do me a favor. Okay? As mad as you are, don't confront her.
Don't confront her. Why not?
Because you're going to cause a whole lot of trouble for you, and you're going to cause a whole lot of trouble for the show. You understand? Promise me.
Promise. Okay.
So I heard that Jess was talking shit on the show, and what's up with that?
Okay, so I know exactly who you heard it from, and I know exactly why. Chelsea's been going around spreading all these rumors about Jessica that aren't true, telling people that she tried to get people kicked off the show and that she thinks the show is stupid, and that she's telling girls to not audition, which is totally bullshit. There are no screenshots, there's no proof, even though Chelsea continues to say that there is.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
It's ridiculous. And Jessica's super hurt about it.
Yeah. So, Helena, Sunny, we need you guys to vote for Chelsea so Jessica isn't thrown under the bus. So, can you do that for us?
I mean, Jessica's really nice. I would be on her side.
I like her a lot. She's been nothing but great to me.